I stand on the mountaintop as a man, where I can feel the cool breeze and I cherish the moment. And I take a look back at my journey. Down below, I see a young boy walking train tracks above a stream of clear water. But he constantly looks behind him and watches his friends leave him all behind. But he looks forward because he's so faithful in his newly found God and trusts that he will protect him and love him in the coming turbulent months ahead. His faith gave him so much joy and peace that he became a new creation. During the middle of his adolescence, he becomes what he would have never imagined. The heart of a lion takes root in him, and he thrives. Once settled in this new place, a new chapter quickly approaches. He enters a new land filled with giants, and he befriends them all. The boy gains many new relationships, and joins many guilds and organizations, and goes on many misadventures. During this time, the young boy experienced many things, but most notably, he fell in love with many mistresses, and one captured his heart forever, and she has never returned it. He doesn't need love, however, because he rests in hope. The boy has traveled far and wide, and has seen places others could only dream of. He has found the path that will guide him to his destiny, which involves harnessing the power of the pen, making his heart beat to the sound of his own drum, and speaking and living out the truth of his God. But most importantly, he will lead a life filled with love and truth, and will emblazon the trail for others to follow. Soon after discovering his calling, he discovered a cave and got trapped in the darkest of its pits. Bitterly alone and void of all direction, he loses grasp of his God and himself. Eventually, hope and meaning found him and redeemed him, but not entirely. A part of him and his God was lost forever in the darkness. Once out of the cave, he lived his life as normal, but things were different and felt empty without him. Soon, a new chapter was approaching the boy, and he wanted to prepare. He looked far out and saw the top of a mountain. He didn't know what was up there, but he felt called to it. So he ventured to the mountaintop, and once he reached the peak, he became a man. I later discovered why he was called to the mountain. It was so he could regain what was lost. And at the mountaintop, the boy and I could feel their forgotten God's eternal presence. The boy and I united as one, and we finally became the man we were destined to be. Thank you.